I've been asked a few times what's the best mic for IRL live streaming or what I thought about a particular brand or model. If you've tuned into my live streams, you'll know I've tried lots of different mics, and to me my favourite so far is the ULANZI J12. Today we're going to look at all the reasons why I like this wireless mic system for mobile devices. Let's start by looking at what you get in the box. The ULANZI J12 comes with two transmitters, one receiver with USB pass-through charging, a USB cable and charging case. The transmitters last up to 7 hours, with the charging case giving them an additional 4 to 5 charges. You get up to 20 meters of transmission distance, but for me I'm almost always within arm's reach of my phone. The receiver is powered by the phone's internal battery, or for longer live streams you can plug an external battery bank with a USB cable into the charging port on the receiver. This keeps both the phone and receiver charged. On a side note, I'm really fond of these magnetic USB cables, which reduce the wear and tear on the pass-through port. I just wish you could close the charging case fully with the magnetic adapter on. The ULANZI comes in two versions for Lightning or USB-C devices, so if you own an Android or an older iPhone, you'll need both types. By the way, I tried 4 transmitters with one receiver, and my receiver would only accept 2 transmitters at a time. Also tried using a 2-phone setup, but they interfered with each other as if they're on the same channel. I couldn't find any channel info on the packaging, so it's possible all the ULANZI J12s are made this way, or I just happen to own 2 that are on the same channel. In other words, use one at a time, not both. There's almost no setup for the ULANZI, unlike some systems that force you to download and install a mobile app. Just plug the ULANZI receiver into the phone and turn on the transmitters to start using them right away. The only setup you might do is to change the level of noise reduction from levels 1 to 3. For IRL, this can reduce the background noise like traffic at the cost of your voice sounding robotic. I personally prefer level 1 or no noise reduction at all. Currently, the ULANZI is $80 New Zealand compared to $300 for the Rode Wireless Me, which I also own. This puts the ULANZI on the affordable end of wireless mic systems, but after several tests, I think the audio quality is about the same, with maybe a slight edge to the Rode. ULANZI did a great job with the design and build quality, although a part of me wishes the gear didn't feel so light and hollow, but then this can be a good thing for IRL, as the ULANZI transmitters are so light it's easy to forget you're wearing them, unlike some transmitters which can tug at your top or slip from the original position. I'm also a fan of the compact size, matte finish, lack of branding and tiny LEDs. As an IRL live streamer, it's nice to wear a transmitter that blends into what you're wearing and isn't drawing unnecessary attention to itself. Battery life and charging convenience are the biggest strengths of the ULANZI J12. For a short live stream of maybe 2 hours, you can plug the receiver into your phone without external power. Use a single transmitter and live stream without a phone holder. This is the most compact IRL kit I can think of with decent audio. Compare this with, for example, the Rode Wireless Me, where you need a phone holder with a cold shoe for the receiver and USB-C cable from the receiver to the phone. If your phone needs a top-up charge, you have to unplug the Rode receiver, losing the good audio you had. Remember, the ULANZI has a pass-through port, so you keep the receiver plugged in while charging the phone. It's the same process and gear when streaming for more than 7 hours. If you think you'll never stream that long, as a live streamer you might end up doing a 12 or 24 hour celebration stream, an all-day meetup or event, or maybe a holiday trip you want to share with your viewers. I've done all those things, so it happens. Another bonus of the ULANZI is having an extra transmitter, so when the first one runs out of battery you can swap it for the spare one in the charging case and keep swapping it a few more times. Compare this with the Rode and what I needed for a recent multi-day event. I had all of this: my phone and phone holder, a 3.5mm audio power splitter, a USB cable to keep the phone charged, a 3.5mm audio cable between the phone and line-in of the Rode receiver, and USB cable to keep the receiver charged, and both USB cables connected to a charging grip. The transmitter also needed its own power, so there was another USB cable and battery bank in my bag. One last power benefit of the ULANZI is the self-contained nature of the case, which charges everything with a single USB cable. Without a charging case, you need extra USB cables, extra charging ports, and for a traveler this can make a big difference. Now, the ULANZI J12 isn't perfect, and you might have noticed some of its shortcomings. For example, I wish the transmitters had wind or pop shields and a limiter to reduce loud noises. Other features like a safety track or onboard recording would be nice, but understandable since they're more premium features. Despite all that, the ULANZI J12 makes live streaming easier. It's faster to get going, doesn't need as much stuff for longer live streams, doesn't draw as much attention to itself, is budget friendly with good audio, fits in a jacket pocket and more. This makes it my go-to wireless microphone system for IRL live streaming. Got a better recommendation? Let me know in the comments, and if you enjoyed this video, you know what to do. See you next time.